The following day, Denji doesn't feel like eating and goes on patrol with Power but is utterly listless and uninspired. Later, Makima has him sign some paperwork in the office. She notices his feeling down and wonders what's on his mind. Denji adds that although he finally obtained his goal, it wasn't a pleasant experience. If he wants something in the future, he wonders if the process of obtaining it will make him happier than the moment he receives it. Denji explains to Makima what he means by saying that the first time he touched a woman's breast, it didn't feel all that pleasant. Then Makima holds his hand and tells him that she thinks in situations like that, getting to know someone better makes a difference. She instructs him to examine the other person's hand, the length of their fingers, if their hand is warm or cold, and the form of their ears as she plays with his hand. She then bites his finger and inquires as to if anyone has ever done it before. Even if he can't see her, he can tell it's her from how forcefully she bites him when she instructs him to recall the sensation. Makima touches her chest with his hand. After some while, Denji loses control and collapses on the ground. He is informed by Makima that she has a request and that she wants him to take down the gun devil. She reveals that although his current whereabouts are unknown, the gun devil first emerged in America 13 years ago. Every devil hunter hopes to slay this formidable foe. She thinks Denji can kill it because he is special, and if he does, she will grant him one wish. Denji is thrilled when he realizes he can inquire about anything, even inappropriate topics. According to Makima, when devils first arrived, people began using more guns, but this led to fights, which made people even more wary of firearms. The gun devil then appeared after a significant gun-related terrorist assault in America. Young Oki wishes to play catch with his father during the terrorist assault, but his father declines because his sibling Tayo isn't feeling well and instructs Oki to play by himself. Oki and Tayo go out to play when Tayo decides he wants to. Outside, Oki yells at Tayo to stop following him and throws a snowball at him. Tayo responds by throwing a snowball back at Oki. They lob numerous balls at one another. Oki encourages Tayo to go back inside and get his gloves so they may play catch since he doesn't want his brother to acquire a cold. Their home is blown away right after Tayo returns home. According to Makima, the gun devil killed 1.2 million people in just 5 minutes before dissipating. However, as people's fear of demons grew, so did the demons' power. They passed a law prohibiting the possession of firearms, and placed restrictions on the news coverage of gun-related incidents in order to contain the gun devil's power. If he puts out his best effort, according to Denji, he ought to be able to destroy the gun devil. The next thing Makima says is that they need to find the gun devil. She displays bullets and claims they are fragments of the flesh of the gun devil. The devil travels too quickly, and some of his body parts burn and get separated. The gun devil makes each devil that consumes a piece stronger. The parts cling together, according to Makima, and when they grow large enough, they will rejoin the original body. After defeating the fish devil who consumed it, Oki discovers another portion of the gun devil. Public safety is given a new task. In the Hotel Morin, someone claimed to have seen a devil. Many civil devil hunters had perished in their attempts to exterminate the demon. It's possible that the devil consumed one of the gun devil's fragments. Denji is tasked with battling the demon alongside 6 other devil hunters. Denji speculates that it might even be the gun devil himself, but Oki disproves this and says the response ought to have been more forceful. Denji becomes extremely motivated and runs into the hotel first. Hirokazu pursues Denji, attempting to stop him and stating that Himino has been supporting him and taking care of him for half a year, and he can't allow some nameless scoundrel take her lips. Rather, it would be preferable if Hirokazu received a kiss on the cheek from her. Denji and Hirokazu's discussion is joined by Power and Kobeni. Himino responds to Oki's inquiry on the newcomer's character by saying that Kobeni is strong but not brave, while Hirokazu lacks courage but possesses motivation. They will either pass away or stop, in Oki's estimation, in a year. Then Himino orders Oki to live. Earlier, at the cemetery, Kishibe approaches Himino who is hurt and introduces her to her new comrade, Oki. When Himino inquires about his usefulness, Oki responds, probably. Oki is her 6th teammate, according to her, and the others all passed away since they were worthless. She then urges Oki not to pass away. The demon is still being sought after inside the hotel by the devil hunters. Then Himino halts and warns Oki that the demon is approaching. Then a door opens, revealing a head with a hand and foot. It lunges for Kobeni, but Himeno catches it with her demon. The head is then cut in half by Power, who then fashions a sword out of her blood. Power continues by saying the devil froze because of her, but Himeno clarifies it was her power. Himeno made a deal with the ghost devil to use the devil's power in exchange for her right eye, which now gives her control over the devil's right hand. They move on to the next floor because that isn't the demon holding the gun devil's piece. Power then asks herself what she'll do if he murders Kobeni, but Himeno grabs her and says she may kill her whenever she wants. Being the ghost devil, Power tries to grab the devil's arm, but her hand simply slip right through him. When Hirokozu gets to the top floor, he sees a blood stain that matches the one the death devil left on the floor before. When he checks the label again, he discovers that they are still on the 8th floor rather than the 9th. The others notice him leaving the upstairs as he travels downstairs.